Deriving the quadratic formula using completing the square. To derive the quadratic formula, first write your quadratic equation in general form. The coefficient for x squared will be a, the coefficient for x will be b, and the coefficient for the constant term will be c. We'll complete the square by writing the variable terms to one side equal to the constant term. We need to divide by the coefficient of the square term. The coefficient of the square term is a. When we divide, we'll write the fraction form for each term. A divided by a, of course, is 1. To divide b by a, we'll write it in the form of a fraction. And then divide negative c by a. Next step, we complete the square by taking 1/2 the coefficient of the first degree term. The first degree term coefficient is b over a. We'll take 1/2 of b over a. That would be b over 2a. Square it. That would be b squared over 4a squared. Add the result to each side of the equation. I will need a common denominator. The common denominator will be 4a squared, so I'll multiply negative c over a by 4a over 4a. And then add the result from completing the square. Now we can write the trinomial either as the square of a sum or the square of a difference. Since this middle term was positive, we'll write it as the square of a sum. The value we squared was b over 2a. The square root of x squared was x, and the square root of b squared over 4a squared was b over 2a. I'll rewrite this with the single denominator 4a squared. The numerator will be b squared minus 4ac. Next, take square roots. always simplify every square root as much as possible. The numerator b squared minus 4ac does not simplify. The denominator, 4a squared, we can take the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of a squared is a. And we can rewrite the b over 2a to the other side. Since it has a common denominator, I'll write it as negative b plus or minus the radical square root of b squared minus 4ac. And all that over the common denominator, which was 2a. This is known as the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula can be used in place of completing the square. Replace the values for a, b, and c into the formula and simplify.